Hey Mahoning Valley, this is Jason with the flight crew. We are hanging out tonight at Noble Creature Cask House in Youngstown. So we're getting some great beer. We're gonna go down in the basement and talk to Ira. We're gonna hang out and talk with Jasmine a little bit, and we're gonna try some really, really good beer. Cheers.
We are in the basement at Noble Creature Cask House in the brew house where all the magic happens. And the beer I am going to be reviewing is the Bourbon Barrel Aged Petrushka. Petrushka is a delicious beer.
Thanks.
I love it. Talk a little bit about the bourbon barrel itself and what makes this beer so rich and delicious.
We kind of knew right off the bat when we started making it that we were going to lay down some barrels for future. So we took some Heaven Hill barrels and some Breckenridge distilling barrels, and we kind of split a couple different batches into those two, and then tasted them over time, and found that the barrels blended together had a nice profile. So we blended them up and threw them in the brake tank, and so naturally, like all our beers are bottle conditioned, so we bottle conditioned them up, and it was about 15 months in that barrel, and then about 2 months bottle conditioning. So
wow.
It's real smooth. Get a lot of like vanilla notes, coconut notes, some nice tannins from the oak, but it really, that 15, 18 months really kind of mellows things out as far as the roast goes. But.
Well, I can tell you from the drinker's perspective, when you just sit down in one of the pews upstairs and take a sip of this, it's just outstanding.
Thank you.
You can tell the love put into this beer. If you get a chance to come to Noble Creature before the Bourbon Barrel Aged Petrushka is all gone, good for you, but if not, you can find it out and about in the valley. And the reality is, even if this is not on, there's a ton of great beers here at Noble Creature. Come on down and check it out. Cheers.
Hey Mahoning Valley, this is Jason with the flight crew. I am here with Jasmine down in the basement of Noble Creature Cask House, and we are drinking beer. She's got a wonderful little concoction there. What are you drinking, Jasmine?
This is Conduit. It is our Munich Dunkel, which is a German dark lager. I drink this a lot every time it's on. It's dark, it's malty, those roasty, rich flavors, but really light-bodied, easy drinking. One of my favorites.
And I'm drinking another one of your favorites.
Yeah, that's right. Used Future, right?
Used Future?
So Used Future is a dry hopped sour. We also call it like a sour table beer because it's super light. It's only 4% alcohol, so you can drink it all day. It's tart, it's super dry and crisp, light, good all-day drinking beer.
And definitely, I like to call it a thaw beer. Just because as you start drinking it, you want, the frigid temperatures, although we haven't really had that yet, but you already know on the way till spring.
Right, yep.
What do you guys have coming up, later this winter, early spring that's gonna bring some people out?
So one of our big goals that we've been wanting to do for a couple years now is plan our own sour beer festival. One of the reasons that brought me to Noble Creature and drew me to this brewery specifically is my love for sour beer. We want to bring that together all to one big beer festival here in the summer and have music, pull a permit, and kind of make it a more niche thing where it's not just a ton of breweries bringing whatever they want. Everyone would bring sour beer.
I would greatly look forward to that coming.
Yeah, so that's one of the big things. Now that we just hit our 2-year anniversary, and we really have our bearings as a business, we want to focus on really honing in on events that make us unique. So like I said, hopefully we can make that Sour Beer Festival an annual thing in the summertime.
Well, if you are seeing anything on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram that mentions Noble Creature or State Line Brewers Guild, this is the young lady behind it. She does an awesome job.
Thank you.
As a flight crew, we strive to kind of get to that point with the reach that she has and the way she goes about doing it. But thank you for hanging out with us tonight and talking
Absolutely.
beer and drinking and hanging. So,
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out as always. We appreciate your support, really.
We love it. Cheers.
Cheers.
You can find more with the Mahoning Valley Flight Crew at afterhoursyoungstown.com.
717 Credit Union, a community-minded partner to help you succeed. Business loans, business checking, and business money market and certificates. 717 Credit Union. We're a local business too.